Good morning, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Nation Network. This is MLW Fusion coming to you live from Worcester, Massachusetts. And tonight, titles will be on the line. I'm your host, Joe Bogan. Stick around. We've got the best in wrestling action right here.
Faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and crush on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you could try and blame us.
All right, Tom Terry joining me here in the booth, and we kick things off, and look at this. Joseph Samael, the leader of the Contra unit. Gonna be interesting to see what's on his mind.
You know, ever since losing control of the MLW Heavyweight Championship, there have been people out there who think the Contra unit has slipped. There are people out there who think the Contra unit is no longer a threat. Well, I'm here to tell you, we've never been a bigger threat than we are now. Now we are angry. Now we are hungry. Now we are looking for revenge. And tonight, we will begin by sending a message, not just to MVP, but to the entire MLW. Don't mess with Contra. I hope everyone in the back pays close attention. I hope all of you watching, both here live and on the Nation Network, keep a close eye, because the Contra unit, we are here, and we are stronger than ever, and we will not settle for less than the best. Hail Contra!
Samael with a message to everyone here.
Faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and crush on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you could try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. A fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No,
All right, fans, welcome back to MLW Fusion, and we open it up with a title match. The tag team titles on the line here tonight.
Well, everybody's been talking about this one. We've been waiting for this one. The Von Erichs getting another opportunity at the tag team titles here tonight. The belts are on the line, as you said. Bruiser and Brody will be putting those titles up right here as part of MLW Fusion.
The Von Erichs have had opportunities in the past. They've been very close, but they haven't quite managed to punch that ball across the line. Tonight, they say it's going to be different. We'll see right here.
Ross and Marshall, the sons of Mike Von Erich. Kevin Von Erich, I beg your pardon. And here come your tag team champions right here.
Brody Lee, Dan Moff. Nobody's been able to take those belts from around their waist. And a lot of teams have tried.
No doubt about it. They have put those titles up. They have been fighting champions. Say what you will about them. They have been fighting champions. They've defended those titles against all comers. And I would dare say that the Von Erichs have given them their toughest challenges, but they've not been able to get the gold from around the waist of the tag team champions yet.
Will that all change right here tonight? Will history be made? We'll find out. Coming to you live from Massachusetts, this is MLW Fusion.
Take a good look at those tag team titles.
World Tag Team Marshall Eric, Ross Eric, on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 472 pounds. Marshall Eric and Ross Eric, the Von Erichs.
Von Erichs are there. They are the challengers tonight.
Eric, Ross Eric, and their opponents at a combined weight of 580 pounds. They are the World Dan Mack and Brody King.
Dan Moff, Brody King, they are the champions. Good luck taking those belts from around them. People have tried. They just haven't had the formula for success yet.
No doubt about it. They are a couple of tough guys. Would not want to run into either one of them in a dark alley. However, that said, you're looking at a legacy right here in the Von Erich family. They have always found a way to get it done in the past. Will they do it here tonight?
Right off the bat, Dan Moff takes him down, starts hammering away on the head of Marshall. And I got to tell you, I think Marshall starting is the right idea. He's the man who size and strength-wise matches up with these two guys the best.
He is the older and the definitely bigger and stronger member of the Von Erichs. I think they complement each other very well, though, with their differences in both size, structure, and style of professional wrestling.
You no doubt about it. They're both great wrestlers. Marshall brings a little more firepower to this thing. Ross is a little bit more of the flash and dash, and they do work well together. But right now, as we can see, Dan Moff, a one-man wrecking crew all by himself. Irish whip now brings him in the corner, and here comes a double team. This is going to be key right here for the Von Erichs.
Yeah, indeed. They're going to have to rely on the double team. Both teams really will, and I think the team that most successfully pulls that off is going to be the one that walks out of here tonight with those tag team championship titles.
Couldn't agree with him more. Cutting the ring in half and utilizing the 5 seconds. Look at Dan Moff hammering away on the head of Ross. Drove his head right into the mat. And there we see some of that speed on display as he slips out the back door, chopping the legs down, trying to bring Moff down to size, and that's a smart move right there.
Indeed, he can take him down off his feet, then all of a sudden that size strength advantage goes away.
Ross finds himself in the wrong corner now. Reverses out of there. Irish whip sends him in. Another reversal. So far, it's been a lot of back and forth in this one. Neither team's really had the opportunity to maintain some offensive pressure, but here comes the first double team by the champions.
Oh, they are setting him up for something here. Oh, pump up into a Samoan drop. Ross Von Erich is really in trouble right now. You see him clutching his ribs.
Yeah, that one definitely did its damage. Boot to the midsection now. Brody King with a sledgehammer of a forearm right across the back. Challenging him to get back up to his feet. The Von Erichs have had a couple of opportunities at those belts and they've come up short. But each and every time you learn a little something more about your opponent and you start to wonder, when you're the tag team champions, how many times do you go to the well with a team before it's one time too many?
Well, the Von Erichs have beaten just about everybody else put in front of them, so they keep on hanging into that top 2 spot. Oh, what a move right there.
Nicely done right there. Ross with that knee right to the back of the neck. Brody King down for a 1 count. I could have told you he wasn't going to get him there. Not that I blame him for trying. Von Erich sizing up Brody King. What's he got in his mind?
Well, whatever it was, Brody King has the answer. He caught the foot, now turns him over into a half crab.
Referee's asking Ross if he wants to give it up, but he's not going to that now. Tag team titles on the line. It's going to take a lot to make one of the Von Erichs quit. Now Marshall, legal man in the ring. Brody King with a nice drop toe hold takes Marshall down face first. Fans, we got so much action coming up your way tonight. Big clothesline. And Brody King all the way out to the floor. MVP, the World Heavyweight Champion, is here and will be in action, non-title. Former World Champion will also be in action later tonight.
Jacob Fatu, indeed, will be in action later tonight. We already heard from the leader of Contra. Joseph Samael promised that there was going to be a message sent tonight. We can only imagine what that means.
Put nothing past that man is what I can tell you. Nice move right there. Marshall planning Brody King. Now the challenger's starting to get some momentum, and that's a good thing. Tag made, here comes the double team. Drop toe hold leads to an elbow, and now diving tag made right there. Dan Moff comes in, and look at that. Nice move right there by Ross. He sidesteps it, uses that momentum against him.
Indeed, Ross Von Erich is the smaller of the two. We mentioned that earlier, but he's using that speed advantage right now and having some success with it.
As we see him on that top rope. Missile drop kick, caught him in the back of the head. Dan Moff in trouble as he fights his way back. Went for the elbow, nobody home, and now Von Erich sends Dan Moff into his corner.
Walks right into the big boot.
Man, he crotches him with a suplex. Second one. Going for 3 teardrop suplexes. Ross Von Erich is in trouble right now. He better figure something out. Once again goes for the elbow, and again he misses.
What a nice move right there by Ross, using that speed to his advantage to not only get out of the way, but to follow up with that forearm, and now drives the knee. One thing about the Von Erichs we know is when they use that brain claw, that is a family heirloom passed down to them. Whether it be their uncles or their father or their grandfather, it is something that the family has used for many years and with a great deal of success.
Well, Dan Moff using that belly-to-back suplex, that German suplex, with great success on the floor. We talk about the great equalizers. Ross may not be the biggest guy here, but if he puts that claw hold on either one of his opponents, there is a reasonable chance that he's going to be victorious.
One thing history has shown is the Von Erichs, if they put that claw hold on you, they generally do come out on top.
Well, speaking of top, that's right where he finds himself on the top rope. Look at this. Man, he just jerks him right off the top of that rope, and he plants him head first. He's out cold. And the save made by Marshall, but it may not even matter. Ross is not moving. Well, he manages to come up with some offense now. Shoulder tackle, down goes Dan Moff. And now Von Erich going to try, as the challenger is going to go for a double team here. Let's see what happens. Marshall on the top rope. Cross body block, nicely done. Stiff right hand. And now the challengers with the opportunity here. Once again, short-lived as Dan Moff walks right into it. There's that claw hold.
Oh, he's got it on him right now. Referee's going to start asking Dan Moff if he wants to give it up. We might have new tag team champions right here.
That's it, it's over. We've got new tag team champions.
That Von Erich brain claw, we talked about it just moments ago, and it proves once again that the family heirloom still has its value.
Wow, what an opening contest. History made here on MLW Fusion. Fans here in Massachusetts can't believe it. Wow, what a move right there. Ross was just driven.
It was a hard impact hit. He manages to come back from it. We're not going to get a look at the brain claw, unfortunately, but there you have it.
Winners and the new World Tag Team Marshall Eric and Ross Eric, the Von Erichs.
Well, what did I tell you? If you give a team too many opportunities, sooner or later, fans, stay with us. We've got plenty more action to come. That's just the kickoff. We'll be back with more MLW in just a moment. New tag team champions.
I am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people thrown overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
All right, fans, we are back. And we've got some big names joining the women's division here in MLW.
Well, we saw it all take off last week.
Making her way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix showed up last week. Called out the women's champion, but a lot of people apparently have been watching our programming, and we've had some of these ladies calling us up saying, hey, I want some of this MLW stuff. A couple of other names that have signed on here in MLW are getting ready to come out here tonight.
Well, it's been a little while since we've seen some of these women inside the wrestling ring.
Accompanied by Nikki Bella from Scottsdale, Arizona, Brie Bella.
Indeed, and Brie Bella makes her way down the aisle, down the ramp. And it's been a hot minute since we've seen her inside the squared circle.
Well, my understanding is a lot of these ladies have been really getting their game up ready for some action here in MLW now that they've seen the women's division starting to really blossom. With Statlander taking the women's championship over a week ago, Beth Phoenix coming out making her presence known that she's going to go after that title, but now a lot of people seem to be interested in that championship title as well. As we take a look right now at what many people would consider to be a blast from the past.
Yeah, Beth Phoenix still has plenty left to offer, and I think she just got tired of sitting on the sideline, and then she sees a promotion like the MLW with a whole new opportunity here in a brand new landscape and a chance to really put her imprint. Hurricane runner, nicely done by Bree as we see Nikki Bella ringside. Collar and elbow into a side headlock, nicely done, and the power and strength advantage will clearly be with Beth Phoenix in this one.
The Bellas, it's been a little while, like as we said, since we've seen them inside the squared circle. Apparently they've been training in recent weeks, getting ready for this debut here in MLW. I was as surprised as anybody when I found out they were going to be performing here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the women's division is going to be something here in the MLW. Statlander taking that title is one thing, but she is now going to have to put it up and defend it against some top names in professional wrestling. Names that you will be familiar with. Jawbreaker right there. And Brie just took her down. How big a win would this be for Brie Bella? Her first match back in almost 8 months.
Yeah, she's been very inconsistent in getting in the ring, and if we're being honest, the last couple times we saw her, she wasn't quite at her A game. Looking much better right now, though.
Drops that leg down across the throat of Beth Phoenix. Phoenix right now considered by most people here to be the #1 contender to Statlander. If she were to lose this match to Brie, I'm not so sure she'd still have that lofty title. And now oh, wait a minute. She hits Brie mode, and then she hits with that knee right to the head. She's got her down, going after it. There it is. The crossface, but Beth Phoenix gets out of there. That variation of the yes lock made famous by her husband. And Phoenix follows it up with a tremendous clothesline in the corner. Nikki Bella ringside watching her sister in action here. Goes after the arm. Once again, dropping that leg down across the throat.
Well, you see Brie Bella turns her attention for just a moment to the fans, and just like that, Beth Phoenix able to take advantage of it.
Indeed, but it was short-lived as Brie Bella's looking actually really good in a match where I felt she gave up a little too much, maybe. Snapmares are back in the hard way. Drop kick into the corner, and Beth Phoenix had nowhere to go.
Talk about a tough impact right there. Now, again, taking a page out of the book of her husband with those kicks, and that one to the head.
That may be the knockout punch right there. She hooks the leg, referee's down, there's one. And she did. Wow.
Well, I'll tell you right now, we're seeing some surprise victories early on here tonight on MLW.
Brie Bella has made a statement, debuting against Beth Phoenix. And I think most people, I certainly expected Beth Phoenix to pull off a victory here tonight.
There's that roundhouse kick to the head.
Yeah, and that just put Beth Phoenix out. There was nothing left after that.
Here is your winner, Brie Bella.
Well, the battle for number one for Chris Statlander and her title continues to rage here in the MLW. We'll be back, fans. Stay with us. Plenty more to come.
I am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people thrown overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. A fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is gone mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No.
All right, we're back, and we're going to have a triple threat match.
Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, Brian Platinum Jr.
Well, Brian Pillman Jr. as he makes his way to the ring. One of three competitors here tonight, and this is for a number one contender spot for PAC and the middleweight championship title.
By taking that title recently, and now we try to find out who the number one man is.
And his opponents, first, from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, T. Rust.
Torres coming down that aisle. Member of the AAA Lucha Libre. Joining us here as part of a talent negotiation, you may call it.
Well, we're definitely doing a talent share program between AAA and right here, of course, in MLW. And Torres on loan via Conan.
Now, Conan has brought some real talent over here to MLW. They've had an opportunity not only to shine, but to show us just exactly what it's all about.
One of the most spectacular entrances you will see anywhere.
And rounding out the three who will compete for that middleweight title opportunity.
And from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 180 pounds, Hideo
Hideo
Itami.
Itami making his way down the aisle, and he is ready for action here tonight, and very likely on any given night he could be the number one man, and he could be the man who beats Pac if given the opportunity.
Well, he's going to get the opportunity. All he's got to do is win this match. And he's got a 33.3% chance of doing it.
Glad you worked out the numbers for us.
And it's what I do.
Fans, once again, we want to thank all of you for joining us here on the Nation Network and remind you, April 5th, we are going to have a very special edition of WrestleMania here on the Nation Network. It is going to be live. It is going to be one of the biggest events we have ever done.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's going to be a very, very interesting night of professional wrestling. Action-packed, to say the least. Oh, look at this. Tommy waited till they were tied up, and then a double drop kick stuns both men.
Pillman Jr., however, able to turn the tide around just a minute and then goes right back to Taurus. Got him up in the air, and then Tommy cuts out the leg. Now with a snap suplex, and Taurus is down.
Hideo Itami knows that he's going to have to really step up his game here tonight because he's not going on one-on-one against either of these guys. It's 2 against 1 because there are no friends. Oh, and Pillman just got caught.
Yeah, I don't think that was even intended for him. I think he just got in the way.
Well, right now it's one-on-one in the middle of the ring, and if either of these guys can get a pin or submission, there's no one to break it up.
Well, he must have been listening to you because Taurus goes for the cover but only gets a 1 count. Hideo Itami plenty left to kick out at this point in the match. Tommy now sizing him up once again in that corner.
And Pillman drops Taurus with a big drop kick down in that corner. He rolls out to the floor. In the meantime, he's got a Tommy in the corner and he clotheslines him.
We have another opportunity here where it's just one-on-one in the ring, and that's when you're going to see this match have the best chance to end. When there's nobody nearby to break up a pinfall or a submission attempt.
Electric chair. Oh man, Taurus turns his attention to Brian Pillman. And now Junior has him with a pump handle. What's he gonna do with him? Pump handle, cradle driver. Hooks the leg, and Hideo Itami better pay attention to what's going on behind him.
That was a close call right there. Hideo Itami really making a bad judgment.
And now Pillman going deep into the eyes. Trying to get under that mask of Taurus, and Hideo Itami now with a snapmare. And there's a kick to the head. Itami from the top rope, knee to the midsection. He's got 1, 2, and he almost got him. You don't want to give too many opportunities like that up. That was a close call right there. Opportunity right there. Another big shot. Pillman's really been eating some stiff work here. And now there's a spear. Hideo Itami's up in the ropes. And we've got, oh man, I thought we had 3.
Man, was that close. Referee's hand was on the way down. Pillman just barely got his shoulder off the canvas in the nick of time.
And right now, Taurus looking to punch that ticket for the middleweight championship. And now when Tommy goes for the cover on Pillman, no one there to make the save. Knee right upside the head. Pillman in trouble.
Irish whip sends him to the ropes. And right now, Hideo Itami is going to start relying on what he's learned over the years, not just in Japan, where he, of course, is a household name, But what he's learned here in America, he's spent a number of years wrestling in the WWE and predominantly with the NXT brand of wrestling. Due to some injuries, he spent some of that time on the sideline, no doubt about it, but still had the opportunity to be trained in a totally different style of wrestling.
And now following that spine buster, Torres goes for a cover, gets a 2 count. Pillman's out, not going to be able to make a save. Spear! And he hooks the leg. Torres may be getting the opportunity he's been waiting for. And he does! Torres gets the pin.
As we take a look back at the last moments of this one, there's that spear, puts him down. Hideo Itami tied up in the ropes.
Well, that one he was able to kick out from, but a few moments later, things would change. There's that spine buster. That almost ended the match.
Here is your winner, T-Russ.
Well, Torres has earned himself an opportunity against Pac for that middleweight championship. That's going to be one that you won't want to miss. We'll be back with plenty more action still to come. The world champion is here. He'll be in a non-title match. Stay with us.
I am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people thrown overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is gone mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were...
All right, welcome back, fans, and it is time. It's not every day that we get to see the world champion in action on television, but we're going to see it here tonight.
Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 170 pounds, Jimmy Hammer.
Well, Jimmy Havoc making his way down. You see him bringing that baseball bat with him. Never leaves home without it. It's kind of like his American Express card.
Yeah, it definitely gives him charging privileges, no doubt about that. Speaking of privileges, he gets the opportunity to go one-on-one, albeit a non-title match. But one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion.
That definitely presents opportunities of its own, because if he were victorious here tonight, you've got to believe that makes everyone pay attention.
It does, and it opens doors.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Punisher MVP Champion.
The man who's been able to do what nobody's been able to do. He defeated Jacob Fatu to become
the MLW World Champion. And now, wait a minute, Jimmy Jacobs not going to waste any time. Jimmy Havoc, I beg your pardon. What did I say?
Understandable. There's a lot of business to be taken care of here tonight.
Well, the bell has it wrong officially. He's using that belt as a weapon. And Havoc is now in the ring. And now if he uses that belt, I guarantee you the referee's going to call it. Havoc decided it would be a good idea to attack the champion before the bell. And I think he's learning now that that might not have been a smart move. Went for another big clothesline, nobody home. And now Havoc catches him with a Hurricane Runner. MVP has him up across the back. Face first implant right into the middle of the canvas.
Oh, what a move right there, using that knee. And Jimmy Havoc is stunned right now. And a big clothesline.
Once again, he gets drilled, and he's right on top of that belt. The world title is just sitting there ringside. Great camera view as the champion hammers away on Havoc.
He is stalking the challenger. Well, it's not a title match, so he's not really challenging for anything, but big knee right upside the head, and once again, Havoc is in trouble.
He's being thrown around one end to the other, paying the price for that early on attack. Went for the scoop slam, and he couldn't hold him. Up in the air, he's got him. Power bomb on the floor. That might be all she wrote.
Well, that'll be a win. It won't be a pinfall, it won't be a submission, but it'll be a victory for the champion.
It counts as a win in the record book. Might not be the way he wanted it. Look at that powerbomb, my God.
You're not going to beat the count after a hit like that.
Concrete is a very unforgiving surface. How he got back to his feet, I'm not even sure.
Here's your winner, the Punisher, M.
Wait a minute. Look at this. It's Quan. The newest member of the Contra unit is here. Holy cow.
Wow, he just did a number on the champion.
MVP is in trouble. Quan continues the attack. Samael said that there was going to be a message sent, and believe me, I don't know if anyone else is hearing it, but I certainly do. He's got him up across the shoulder. Oh, there it is. The GTS. The champ's in trouble. It's not enough he just wrestled a match. My God. Fans, we're going to cut to the back. We need security out here. The Contra unit sending a loud message.
I am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people thrown overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is gone mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not.
All right, fans, this is a return match. The former world champion, Jacob Fatu, is here, and he's going to be going up against a member of the Hart Foundation.
Making his way to the ring from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 286 pounds, the Samoan Jacob the Tool.
Well, indeed, it is a return match, and we saw it a week ago when Teddy Hart pulled off the big win over Jacob Fatu.
Well, he's been on a hell of a losing streak since giving up that title. You have to wonder what's going to make that turn around, because right now he still has a contractual obligation where he will get a return match. But psychologically, I feel like he has to get a win.
No doubt about it. Right now, psychologically, I don't think that Jacob Fatu is in the place that he would like to be heading into a return match with MVP. But after what we saw just moments ago with the newest member of the Contra unit and what they did to MVP, the reigning MLW heavyweight champion, gotta believe his odds may have just gotten a little bit better.
All right, well, here comes a most worthy competitor.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 196 pounds, Teddy Hart.
Teddy Hart makes his way down the aisle and prepares to step in the ring to do combat. Jacob Fatu standing by ringside, getting a good look at the man that has the victory over him.
Teddy Hart, the grandson of the great Stu Hart, nephew of Bret the Hitman Hart. Here we go. Jacob Fatu now hammering away. We were promised a new attitude. Oh, Teddy caught him and it floats over.
It was close.
Teddy Hart is quick, man. He's like a hiccup. Going to work on that hand, maybe try to take that Asiatic spike away. Nice side kick right there. And the former champion with a clothesline, setting him all the way out to the floor. Now from the top rope, this could be bad news. There it is. Death from above. And now what's he got in mind?
Teddy Hart is up. Drives him down into the steps. There's a swanton. Senton splash right there.
Referee's count continues to climb, and right now, Jacob Fatu is in control of this one and definitely looking to send that message.
Well, they caught each other right there, and it's hard to say who got the worst of it. Nice deep arm drag right there by Jacob Fatu. Working the midsection. And there's a big clothesline. Fatu rolling Teddy over. What's he gonna do here? Gets him up by the throat and just throws him.
Well, Teddy Hart is not exactly a flyweight, but he's being handled around right now by Jacob Fatu as if he were.
Fatu hits him in the corner now. Another big splash. Up in the air. Samoan, no, wasn't even a Samoan drop. That was a fall away. Teddy Hart with a couple of stiff chops to the chest, but now finds himself in the wrong part of town.
Jacob Fatu has him up in the air. What's he going to do here? He ties him upside down in that corner. Tree of woe.
There's no way. No way. Fatu is going to go coast to coast. And the big man connects.
Unbelievable move right there by Jacob Fatu. Men his size do not move like that.
Well, they do here in the MLW. Series of chops now back and forth. Nice move by Teddy Hart. Fatu steps outside the ring and now taunting the fans. He better pay attention. Teddy Hart in trouble. Oh, what a move. Slammed hard. From the top rope, and he drives that fist again.
We talked about the match a week ago. This is a totally different look for Jacob Fatu.
Sending a message loud and clear. Especially to Teddy Hart. Oh, he just took out the referee. What's he doing?
He's got the steel ring steps. Referee is out.
Teddy Hart, though, just got up in time. Fatu back in the ring. Teddy Hart hasn't oh, look at the back body drop. He caught the referee again. Turns him inside out.
Teddy Hart tied up in the ropes right now. This is not looking good at all. Oh, man.
What a move. He snapped the neck of Teddy Hart. Oh, and he just ran him into the steel steps.
Well, that's one way of using the steps without getting disqualified.
Jacob Fatu back in the ring. He's got Teddy up. There's that fall away slam one more time. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Irish whip sends him back in. Head first to the mat. Fatu sending that message loud and clear.
He's got Teddy Hart in trouble right now. Up and power bomb. Down he goes. Shoulders are down, but he's in the ropes.
And Teddy kicks out, but now he's got him in just as bad a situation. With that Boston Crab, and again, Teddy finds a way out. What a chop, man, is he lighting him up.
Some devastating contact being made. You can hear that one all the way in the top row.
Retribution for sure. What's he gonna do with him now? Fatu's got him! Samoan drop! And now Jacob Fatu going all the way to the top rope, and I think I know what's coming next. Here it is! Wait a minute, he just gave him up!
No doubt about it, he had it. The match was over, he's not done.
Oh, he just caught him head first! Teddy Hart now with some retribution of his own. These two men lock it up outside the ring. Big clothesline, and down he goes. Wait a minute, Jacob Fatu's got that steel chair.
Wedging it in the corner now.
Teddy Hart beats the count back in. Referee got that chair out of there just in the nick of time. And now Teddy Hart up across the shoulders. Senton splash. Once again, from the top rope, there it is. And he kicked out.
That time it was a kick out by Teddy Hart that had nothing to do with Jacob Fatu. You could tell he thought he was going to put this one away.
Going for the belly-to-belly. Teddy Hart continues to fight his way out. Fatu has made this personal. He said there was going to be a message made tonight, and you got to believe, using the steel steps, using a steel chair, or at least trying. Another tremendous splash, and Fatu again He stunned him with that one, but didn't do much damage. Irish whip to the ropes, back out front. And Fatu is ready. Suplexes him all the way down.
Teddy Hart right now is definitely on the receiving end of a barrage of damage, and that's going to be something he's going to have to change and do it quickly.
Now what? From the middle rope, loads it up right between the eyes, and Teddy feeling that one. Election day may have been yesterday, but I can tell you right now, Teddy Hart feeling the burn. Jacob Fatu sending a message not to just Teddy Hart and the Hart Foundation, but also, I believe, sending a message to MVP and anyone else in that locker room that he is back, because this is the Fatu we're used to, this wrecking machine. And there's that Samoan drop.
He goes all the way up to the top rope, and I don't believe Teddy Hart's going to survive a third one.
He connects, that's gotta be it. And again, he manages to kick out.
I have no idea how he's managing to pull this off.
Teddy Hart has got the ire of Jacob Fatu. Went for the splash, and this time Teddy gets out of the way. Back body drop. Up in the air, suplexed him. Oh, Fatu got caught with a drop kick and he went sailing.
Teddy Hart now on the top rope. What's he got in mind?
Be careful right there, man. He's got those steel steps nearby. Nobody home. There's a senton on the floor. Oh, and Teddy Hart just caught. He's got him up in the air. He power bombed him on the steel steps. Teddy Hart got broken in half.
Well, he said he was going to break him, and he did.
Teddy Hart just got snapped across those steel steps. We may need medical attention here ringside.
We take a look back at some of the moments from this one. Teddy Hart absorbed so much damage in this one, and there were times where, you know, Jacob Fatu could have put the match away, and he just continued the punishment.
Well, if it's a message that Contra wanted to send, they've done it.
Here is your winner, the Samoan, Jacob the Tool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen Contra at their worst here tonight. We thank you for joining us. Until next time, when we bring you more MLW action, so long, everyone, from ringside.